Hello everyone, Commander Placer here, and welcome to today's live stream. Hope everyone's doing very well today. We're jumping back into some Satisfactory, where we will be working on what is going to be known as the Mega Fuel Project. In order to prevent me from running out of power, which does happen a little bit more than you would possibly want, I am going to be, hopefully, this is the plan, coming up with a giant fuel-based power plant with the help of Hunter.
Hello.
It's almost like acting, isn't it?
Just not very good at it.
Well, I was going to say. Now, we've got all the stuff we could possibly need. Well, I've got most of it. And then Hunter's got a crap ton of stuff. And we are going to head over to a certain area. And don't tell me my voice is bloody quiet, Vortex. Seriously, man, I don't know what to do. There's something weird going on with Windows or something else, and I don't know what it is. And I've changed the Twitch title. I have changed it. But yeah, no idea why it's so quiet. I feel like I actually have to shout directly into the microphone, and I'm not that kind of guy. So, I don't like being that kind of streamer. I'm already pumped up by 15 decibels like I was last time. Tant says, I'm not quiet, you're loud.
I'm not loud.
I suppose we need to start the journey, don't we?
Yeah, well, we can just grab a train from here, wherever the AI limit is, isn't it? Are we going in that area we agreed
We'd
upon?
need to head down to the supercomputer factory first. And then from there, so that's over in red.
No,
That's
if
red.
we just grab a train from the AI limiters here, then that will take us
Oh god, yeah.
near where we want to go.
Look at you knowing MTP better than me. That's embarrassing. Alan, how is the Haribo supply? It's still there. I've still got it. There's only so much you can eat in a day, so we've got to do what we've got to do. But I'm making good progress. Right, well.
Which one's AI limiters though?
Oh, we don't need that. There. Oh, we're just having a delivery of stuff, so I think we better find out. Yeah, Alan, I did build the trains. Doesn't mean I remember where everything comes from.
I think it's up top.
That's high-speed connectors on this one. Right, I'm pretty sure it's a red line. I feel like it's red.
It is definitely red line. It's just I believe it's the very top.
No signpost. No Tant. There are no signposts. I really probably should have named stuff. Oh, I should see what's arriving. Not that one. A tannoy system. Oh, Alan, could you imagine?
Well, these are going to get a bit of a rework tomorrow, aren't they?
Oh yeah. Update coming. Oh.
Yeah.
I don't have enough to build a train.
Nor do I. Well,
This is
there's
a bad
one.
start.
There's one coming now. I
Yeah.
think it's for this
Yeah, I
one.
think it is. It looks like it's on the right level.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Oh my god! Look over there. Look at that, just spaghetti.
Oh, I'd rather not look at it. There's a lot of stuff we put in, and I'm like, I'm not looking at that. I don't want to see it.
Yeah, this is the train we want.
Oh, I better not miss it. That'd be embarrassing, wouldn't it? Imagine missing the train, missing your own train on your live stream. That'd be just like, oh, how embarrassing. Right, now I've just fiddled with your sound levels a touch. So, if you can say something, Hunter, that'd be lovely.
Hello? Can you hear me?
I think that's about. Yeah, I think that's about right. I think it's where it should be. Off we go. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting project. Hunter's being the foreman more than I am, but so everyone gets an idea of the scale of the mega field project, the numbers,
The
maths, right? So we are going to be building 68 refineries, 10 of which are making heavy oil residue, 10 are making packaged water, 10 are making diluted fuel, 10 are making unpacking that diluted fuel, and then 28 are going to be turning that diluted fuel into turbo fuel. In order to do that, we need 16 assemblers which are going to be making compacted coal. This will power 111 fuel generators. Oh no, no! I missed the fucking train.
Well, we're halfway there.
Yeah, classic. I got caught by a tree. Right, so that will require 6 water generators, so 6 water extractors. Leaving alone hogs. 2 miners, and it will also need 1 oil extractor. Yeah, and that's it. It should be good.
And how many fuel generators?
111.
111
Yeah,
fuel generators.
I've not got the stuff on me for that because I can't carry it. Neither of us can carry enough of it, so it'll be fine. On some exciting news though, I left the flat for the first time. And to not go to a hospital appointment for the first time in what, 2.5 months? Almost 3 months, which is mental. Because now, apparently, according to the government, I can do that.
Where'd you go?
Just walked around the block. Like, literally, just a quick walk around the block.
Let's take this guy out.
Oh, I was going to leave it alone.
Oh.
Did I fall out of the flat as well? Wait, what? I got some sunshine, is what I got, which is mental. I feel like it's the first sunshine I've actually had. Yeah, this year. Ta-da. Yeah, it's definitely it's not been great fun, that whole being stuck indoors thing. But on the plus side, I've not picked up a deadly virus and died, so that's a plus.
Always that silver lining.
Yeah, and we do have to look at the silver linings when it comes to these things. Actually, no, I haven't done, and I normally do on my streams. I feel like I'm so out of practice when it comes to streaming at the moment. Hello to Vortex, Gary, Alan, Tant, Ali, Welk. Keep going, Nightbot. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And Big King Bob. How you doing? Right. I can't remember where we're building.
Well, we need to be here anyway to start mining the coal and the sulphur, so start here, I suppose. We've got the coal just below us and the sulphur over there.
Pure node for coal. Ah. Right. Someone's spitting fire at me. Where?
It's in the coal node.
Just beating up some coal. Yeah, Alan. I'm hoping you picked up on the bit of sarcasm when I was talking about the non-pollution. If you didn't, that's on you, I guess. Okay. I actually don't have the stuff to make a portable miners in order to put down miners. I don't think. Yeah, I don't.
That's okay, because I do.
Cool.
Please tell me you bought turbo motors and stuff like that, though. You did bring.
No. And nor did I bring any computers.
Oh no.
So, I guess I'll go back. Oh no, I actually don't have the space to pick it up. Didn't think about this bit. I gotta be honest. I pretty much dropped the ball here. I'm really sorry.
Oh.
Actually, Tant's idea of the put a box down.
Yeah.
It's actually quite a good idea considering the size of the project what we're doing.
Well, do you want to? Should we go back and, or do you want me to run back and get the stuff for miners, or should we just get?
I mean, we could both go,
get
can't we? Both have a run. Actually, I tell you. Okay, so I've got all the stuff for literally everything else. So why don't I? Oh, we've just taken everything out of here.
No, I just put in all the miner marks at the portable miners. What?
That's the one that I just put down, right?
Yeah, you just put it down a second ago.
Where's all the stuff that I put in it?
What? There's nothing in there, so I'll put the portable miners in there.
I clicked store all.
What the? Oh god, has everything been deleted?
Right, I'm reloading the game. That's it, I'm having to reload. That should not have happened. Like, flat out, should not have happened. So, I'm just going to reload it. God.
That was weird.
Vortex is right. The rules are, I make the mistake so you don't have to. I definitely made a small mistake. That is super weird though. That literally disappeared.
Yeah, there was nothing in there on my screen, so I put in the portable miners.
Oh no.
Just so we can have them in there. That's weird.
Right. Okay. Invoice sent.
Enjoying it.
Where did you cut? Where did you load back in?
Near AI limiters section.
Oh, okay, so just close by. So, weirdness being weird, I'm going to go over to the oil place. I'm going to drop some stuff off there, put it in a container, which better not disappear. And we can get that kind of underway over there, because we're going to need to build a lot, and I do mean a lot of concrete.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I can put down a miner mark 2 at least, so there should be concrete over there. Start mass producing that. Okay.
I can't believe it. What a start. What a way to go, eh? It's like
That's so weird.
It begins.
Oh, need to do those plastic as well, don't we, to turn them into packaging, so I can get that started here as well.
Ah, okay, cool. Because we've got a lot of plastic over here. Yeah, Vortex, we'll just pretend it never happened. I think we'll just do that. Alright, cars. I've got excess plastic over here, turns out. So we'll just have that siphoning off. If every mistake, Clive should get dreamy. No, because that's going to ruin his training. Why would I do that?
So, well, no, we don't need the plastic going in there.
No, I meant to say that you've got like enough to build those plastic containers.
Oh, what I was going to do is just siphon off the plastic here, then put a bunch of constructors down and just have them going into there. That's what I was going to do while you was away.
Okay. Oh look, a handily built container, which is full of fuel. God, right. Okay. So we actually already have the oil extractor here, which is fine because that's all we need is one oil extractor, right?
Yeah, it was. I'm not sure if we was going to put it on a normal node or a pure node, but one is.
Is there a pure
Should be
node?
just fine.
I don't think there is there? Normal. Yeah, we've only got normal nodes around here, I think.
That's all. We only need one. We just overclocked the daylight server.
Oh, I can only do a maximum of 300 anyway, so that's fine. Alright. I'm going to put down an industrial storage container. I'm not going to click store all. I am just going to put some stuff in it. Okay, so I'm going to get the stuff from Miner Mark 3. 2 Miner Mark 3s.
3 maybe minor mark 3s unless we wanted to overclock.
I'll find 2 o'clock.
I mean,
So we'll...
I've got loads of power shards on me, so
let's get rid of that. Okay. So, if you can make the portable miners still,
yep.
that should be good. Yeah, the thing is, Alan, is that I don't want to ruin Clive's conditioning, because at the moment he gets dreamies at 2 times during the day, and both times is when I give him secret medicine that he doesn't realise he's getting. I want to keep it that way. Clive is my cat, in case anyone who's watching and doesn't know. Hence why he'd be having dreamies. A bit weird if he was a human having dreams.
Good. I can at least make a minor mark 2 on this limestone node.
And now what we need to turn up here is a conveniently timed train. It's not looking good. Yeah, it's not gonna... We'll follow the track. Now, Alan, he's already learnt the trick. He can hear when we get the medicine out, but he also knows to avoid us until around about 9:30 in the evening. It's not good. But yeah, I'm sorry to report to everyone as well, is that if you remember I did that stream where I was making my first high-grade Gundam model kit, I kind of finished it this week on my own. Because, believe it or not, I didn't want to play any games. So, plus good news though, is Tam, we don't talk about the X-Wing. Why would you bring that up? Shh. We don't talk about the X-Wing. Good news though is that I've got two master grades on the way from Japan, which one of them is like this insane samurai looking thing, and this other one is like this super mega chonk armored dude. So it should be good fun. I promise I will stream them though. And there goes the train that's on the way back there. God, it really sounds like those hogs were chasing me then. It's a bit rude. Yeah, Alan, it was a while, wasn't it? Kind of lost track of time. But I even put the stickers on it as well. I put the stickers on the one that I'd already done. So it's like completely properly finished. And a quick mention why I'm doing the Mega Fuel project is because I might have had some issues with nuclear power. I kind of kept running out of power. Just because I built something and I was like right on the level of the nuclear power, then I'd add another nuclear generator in, and all of the infrastructure in order to make that work would use up quite a bit of power as well. Not my best move, if I'm honest. Still Soul Turtle, hey, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. So it's tomorrow the update?
Yeah, they said the 2nd of June, didn't they?
Yeah.
A little update video. There'll be some new meshes and the scrollable hotbars.
I'm looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to that. Like, power, concrete, pipes, all that good stuff. Alan, I'm 100% sure that doesn't work. Intent, are the large capacity fuel tankers in yet? They did get an upgrade, and they carry 500 a pop. But yeah, I don't think they're increasing it.
I think they were. It was an experimental anyway. I guess all the stuff that's on there is going to move over to this tomorrow.
Yeah, and Vortex is right there as well, that they're going to be adding in Steam at last, or having it on Steam. Which I think is pretty cool. More people play it, it's always good. And if people were to decide to buy it on Steam as well as Epic, then they would both work. so you'd be able to have all your save games will be transferable and all that kind of stuff, which I don't know. I always feel funny about buying games twice. I think it's a bit of a funny thing to do. What else do we need? Steel pipes. Portable miners. Oh, just plates. It's weird when you think about it that iron plates and iron rods would be all you would need in order to make a miner, an automated miner. So wait a minute.
Okay, so we've got concrete being made here now. Going to just a small storage container. Make sure I should probably upgrade. Can I? No, I can't.
A spring-loaded miner. Interesting vortex. An interesting idea. But Alan, that sounds like biology rather than chemistry, what you're talking about there. Just saying. Not wanting to throw your qualification out the window or anything, but right, I need more heavy modular frames. Can you give me some good news and check that container that I put down?
Whereabouts was it? Let's have butchers.
Just over by the old extractors.
I can see one. It's got a load of steel pipes and copper sheets in it.
Cool.
And one that's got loads of fuel in it. Actually, I can dump some of that in there. Is that right?
I mean, it's supposed to be there.
That's right then.
All that stuff in. Oh god, that was close. I didn't almost fall to my death. You must fell to your death.
Wow. The plastic container. Sorry, no, I didn't mean it.
Wow.
The empty containers. I was just looking at it. It's I've put it into a small storage container, and it's like about 2/3 of the way done already.
Oh, wicked.
So it'll be done in no time.
Wicked. Do people still say wicked? Like, honestly, like what? I feel like they don't.
No.
It's probably a good thing they don't.
I think they say sick a lot.
Sick.
I know my little brother does, but then he likes to think he's cool when he's not.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not particularly down with the kids myself, so.
Right. Okay. So yep, that is all starting to automate over here. So we'll have some concrete backing up nicely soon.
My good news is I should be able to get a catcher's train. I'll just get that back instead. I learn how to run. And hopefully I will not get hit by a tree.
How many portable miners would you like me to make? Are we going with 6?
I've made them, so it's fine.
Oh, you've made them? Oh, that's all right then. Because I've got the stuff on me to make them. Because are we going with? I mean, I've got 90 power shards on me, so we can overclock one of the sulfur nodes, or unless you want to use both of them.
I mean, I'm happy to clock. I think.
Yeah.
It's
Go with the safe. Go with the safer option.
that way, kind of leave it to have kind of expandability. Because there's potential. I mean, you could potentially double the size of this, couldn't you? I don't know why you would. Very important when I say that. Like, I don't know why you would.
You'd have over 200 fuel generators in one place.
Sick. Am I doing it right, kids?
Imagine the carnage.
It would be absolutely insane. But a little bit of insanity is good for the soul.
Have I told you the definition of insanity?
Well, it's doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. But that's not what we're doing. So actually, it's not insane. Thank you, Hunter, you validated me.
You've not played Far Cry 3, have you?
No. I've not played any of the Far Cry games apart from Blood Dragon, which I'm pretty sure doesn't count.
I've not actually played that one. I really should. Pretty sure I've got it.
It's absolutely ridiculous. It's just good fun.
It's one of those, it just doesn't take itself seriously, isn't it? It just is ridiculous.
Like, your distraction technique is you throw a magical D20, 20-sided dice, and people go, "Oh, what's that?" But yeah.
Oh crap!
Oh no! Goddamn trees!
So it's gonna come from there. I'm just gonna start putting in the bit. Oh crap! Poison trees.
Nightbot, no, there won't be a future Far Cry stream. That's for sure. What I may do, because I've been playing an awful lot of StarCraft. I mean, a lot of StarCraft. Like, I played some last night with some of my friends from university, and I actually won. Like, I got my entire base was almost completely annihilated. I did a cheeky little expansion just before it happened, and I got attacked. And then I fully recovered and destroyed both of the other players after my teammate had been wiped out. It was one hell of a victory. Been practicing, that's what it was. Been practicing. But yeah, definitely a fan of it, so I might give that a stream at some point. And you guys can see how bad I am.
You're just going to attract the hardcore players.
I'm going to attract the hardcore players who are like, why aren't you doing this? Or why aren't you doing that? You need to do that. It's like, yeah, but I'm having fun here. That's what will count. This is weird. Oh my goodness, you built loads of stuff. I looked away for 2 minutes and suddenly bam. Right, so we need to go to the sulfur, don't we?
Well, if you come down to the coal node, I'm just putting in some conveyor belts.
Oh, sweet.
At least get that started.
Actually, I mean, there is the nearest sulfur node. Oh man, this is too poisonous.
Yeah, there is one closer, which is much more easier to get to.
Oh yeah, I mean, that is the absolute closest one, is right there. So, okay, cool. I'll come over to you. Nightbot, you don't have to banhand people, it's fine. I'm just happy to tell people that what you're witnessing is someone trying to improve their game.
That fire spitter guy is back underneath the coal. Right, let's just find a power pole.
Alan, I get that on my Elite Dangerous content still. Where I get called out for saying something isn't a beginner's guide because I mention a ship that a beginner can't afford. But the thing is that I've mentioned every single ship that you could choose to have. Because, you know, beginners shouldn't be told to only have one ship. They should be told there are lots of variety. That's the important thing. Alright, this is coal. So this is doing 480. Is that enough?
Yep, that's exactly how much we need.
Perfect.
480 splits up into the 16 perfectly. Do you mind?
Apparently it does.
Huh?
Oh god. Oh. Well, I'm not bouncing on the land whale. At all. It's like extreme parkour.
Right, let's quickly do this bit. Because I don't have a gas mask. Oh, that works.
That was my last Nobelisk, so yeah.
Do you happen to have any more aluminium sheets on you?
Yeah, I do. I've got a couple hundred.
Ah, that's right then. Down to 50.
Do you want to take them?
Thank you. Right, I forget where I was going.
Well, Alan, technically, evolution invented the jumping trampoline, or the biological trampoline. Land whales. Have we got enough aluminium for this?
Should do.
Okay, so here's the thought. The no, not bauxite, sulfur. So surely the nearest sulfur from here would be the best one to go for.
Yeah, we'll just have to overclock it. I think maximum, but it would be best.
Mask up. Alan, can I make a zoo in this game? Technically, I've got one. I've got a lot of slugs that ride around. Where'd it go?
Well, I've also got a load of Mark IV belts if need be. Oh no, bees behind you. Oh god.
Oh,
I'm
God,
gonna
it's
die.
up there, isn't it?
I died. Can you come revive me?
Yeah.
I've got that
What'd you die of? Gas?
gas.
This could be you in a cycle of death.
Should I respawn and just make my way to you?
Alright, let me see. We'll see if it happens or not.
I've got, hopefully got an agaric ready.
Go, 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 go.
There we go. Oh, berries. Oh no.
Right, it's up there. Oh, bloody bees. I hate these bees so much. I utterly hate them. No, there will not be a giant bee tank.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. Normal sulfur.
That'll do. We can overclock that twice.
Okay, let's put block 3 down. I've lined it up as best I can for that gap. No, I can do better. I can do better than that. actually.
Oh right, you're going for that's
Yeah, why not? It looks efficient that way.
okay. Give it a go. I have wire on me if you need it to make power poles.
Yeah, and concrete as well. I probably need one, to be fair. Cool.
Okay. I'm at maximum health. I'm literally just gonna have to leg it, aren't I?
Yeah. I just need to check the direction I'm supposed to be going in. Right. So from here. Yeah, I'll do.
No, I'm not gonna make it. Oh
Have you not got any medicinal inhalers?
no, I don't know where they. I thought I had some. Oh, that was the bees this time as well. And there's a purple slug.
I mean, making the bees bigger, like they plan to, I don't feel like that's going to make them less annoying. Honestly, I feel like the level of annoyance they offer is pretty set in place.
I'm in the water. Can you come with me?
Yeah, I can see you. Let's get that.
Cheers.
Ah, it's fine. Right.
Oh.
Right, would you like some medicinal inhalers?
Yes, please. Because I'm about to die again.
Right, that is a total jip. The bees can attack me in the water, but I can't attack them. Right, here you go.
Thank you. Phew, right.
It's just bees, like, why? Why? You know? I mean, who looked at this game where, you know what it needs? Sort of bees. Yeah, bees.
Bees and spiders.
Bees and spiders, yeah. I do actually have a, not necessarily a doggo petting zoo. I do have a doggo petting zoo. But also, I have got a slug fairground. Which is good.
Okay, I'm out of aluminium sheets. I'm just going to swap over to the Mark IVs. Because they move 480.
Oh yeah, backed up on plastic containers already.
Right, that's good then. Okay.
But do we need just one container full? Is that enough?
Yeah, there should be.
Okay.
You need about 1,000 for each, like 100, for, like 10 of them, 100 each. Plus you want a bit of like overload, like overflow. So that should be producing 8, 16, 2,400. So yeah, that's more than enough.
Now, Alan, I notice you're questioning the slug fairground. Yeah. I don't really know what you want me to add. I said what it is. SNT, yeah, it is a fairground made for slugs. It's like a little roller coaster for him. God. Okay. What do I need? What am I going to do next? Now, you having built in this area before, how big is the lake?
It's quite. It goes quite far. There has to be some creative building in. But
Okay, well, we can always build up. I'm always up for that. Oh. Bees.
Wait, what's
Slug
that?
in here, isn't there? Green slug. If only.
Wait, what? Where's the coal? They're not connect properly.
Oh, don't say that. Don't say where's the coal.
There we go. It's just that one of the belts just didn't seem to want to bring it along for some reason. It's okay.
I feel like it's all a little bit early for that.
It's okay for now.
Right. I'm looking at this and I feel like there isn't a huge amount of space here. I'm not feeling... not feeling good about the amount of space.
It's doable.
I'm looking for some encouragement. And I feel
We
like
can do it.
Okay, right. I mean, that's a good start, I guess. Oh god, how many bees are on this lake? Right, bee clearance. So many bees.
There we go. Yeah, I mean, I managed to build pretty much over this lake from one end to the other into the whips, and it fits. It definitely fits. Plus, I mean, we could build like layers if you want, like the refineries at the bottom and then the fuel generators on top.
Get stacked. Could do that. So, what we're going to need though is a rather large concrete platform, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
And probably to clear out these giant mushroomy things. What is saying? Build a 2x2 4 jennies on each floor. I'm trying to avoid the hassle of going up if I can. But the important thing is we get the refineries down first.
Or what about? Do you have enough to build at least one Jenny? Because I have the bottom floor for the generators and the top floor for the refineries. That way all you have to do is pump up the oil and then everything else flows down.
I do not have enough for a generator because I need 50 rubber and then 50 caterium wire, quick wire, which I don't have.
Oh, I've got that. I've got 100 rubber and 500 material, or near enough.
So,
Where'd you go, Bill?
I'm lurking around.
I mean, how did you want to do the refiners? Did you want it to do it like rows upon rows upon rows like I've got going on my one?
I do like the idea of that, because it'd be easier logistically, which I like easy logistics. Yeah, I'm going to do some handy biofuel could be handy. Oh, do we not have? Yeah, just because I've my chainsaw is a little bit out of fuel. Alan, no one can answer that one apart from you. Maybe it's because you want to go fishing in real life, but you can't bring yourself to do it. Because, you know, it's, in my opinion, not that interesting. You might think it's brilliant. I don't know. Not here to judge. We're here to play games and talk about them at the same time. Right, I am going to clear all that crap out that's in the lake.
Cool. I am just slaughtering bees.
I mean, there aren't many games where you can have a jetpack and a chainsaw. Or any.
Doom has the jetpack, kind of. Or like a boost, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, but Doom doesn't really have a jetpack. You can't get some aerial control in Doom Eternal. Fallout 4, technically. Actually, yeah. That's a good point. I suppose it's what we make a point say unmodded. Like, why are there more bees here? I'm aware that if I actually had the rifle, I probably could have taken them all out really quickly. But I don't.
You need it. Yeah, good.
I'm reluctant to say that I need guns in this game. I'm like, no. Got it. Okay. See, I didn't feel like it. I don't feel like it. It doesn't look as wide as it is until you start putting the stuff down, and then once stuff starts going down, it's like, oh yeah, this is big.
Oh, you see what all the stuff I put down?
Yeah.
Oh, concrete.
Right. Let us get some concrete down. I'm glad they decided to leave it so that all concrete foundations use the same amount of concrete, rather than, you know, thicker ones needing more.
Wait, what the? Where's all the... Oh, did you take the concrete?
Yeah, I did, didn't I?
Oh, that's right. I was like, wait a minute, there was like 2,000 in there a second ago. Now there's
No.
like 400.
That didn't disappear, thankfully.
Thank God for that. Yeah.
Well, if you come over to me, I can give you some.
That's right, I've just picked up. I've got about 500 now. Well, I mean, we're not with the refineries. We're not going to go the length unless you want to. No, even if you go lengthways, it's not going to go all the way to the end. So you can use like half the area for refineries and the other half for like clusters of fuel generators. 'Cause I mean, what we've got here right now is going to be more than enough for the roads and refineries.
Alan, no, you didn't see a niche, and it's not from Solstheim, it's from Morrowind. Thank you very much. As an old school Elder Scrolls player, I get to be high and mighty about that. But no, that they're... I'm not really sure what they're called. I've been calling them land whales, because they look a bit like whales. But apparently they're called giraffes.
I think the correct term is spaced giraffe-tic whale thing. At least that's what the map editors call it.
Yeah. No, and spitters are the ones that spit fire. Super original. And then you've got hogs. Yeah, and Nightbot saying, "Rip, beautiful scenic lake." Yeah.
Oh, we all know
respects.
Okay, I've run out of concrete again. God.
Oh, got a problem here, haven't we?
What's up?
Well, out by these rocks, it doesn't quite cover them. So it might need another layer over the top. Oh god. Could be an issue, I think.
Well, let's leave that for now, because that's going to be... I'm going with the idea, because that's going to be off in the distance. That's probably where the fuel generators are going to be.
We'll worry about it when we get there.
Yeah. I was going to say, should we at least get the thing set up for the refineries? Because we can easily get 10 here, and maybe even another 10
I love
here.
there's so much concrete that and the area is so big that you can't actually see the edge of it from one end to the other. But yeah, refineries, that's So referring back to the master list, we'll need 10 initially.
a lot of stuff. I think I can make 30 for the time being.
And these are all going to be clocked to 75%.
That's it. Right. You're so far away I can't even see you in the mist.
It's just like Milton Keynes, yeah, giant concrete grid. Sounds about right. Right, so... That was a really dramatic sound. That being placed was like a thunderstorm. That's weird.
Right, that's 5.
Right, I will go and settle with the recipes for him. Because that seems like a smart thing to do, isn't it?
Right.
Is that one?
So you want heavy oil residue, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, no, but I'm pretty sure everyone who lives in Milton Keynes knows that Milton Keynes is very concrete-esque. They need to be set to 75 as well, don't they?
So, yeah, because then that's a maximum 1 line coming in for the fuel, for the fuel then. What do we want to do with the resin? Are we just going to dump in a sink?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't... There's not really much to be done with it. From my point of view, I can't... At the moment, nothing to be done. But it's worth remembering it's here. So that when the time comes, and I do need it, I don't know if I want to go ultra-massive cloth production, for example.
You could, couldn't you?
You know, I've got that as an option, except I'm not really that bothered. I will say about this game though, is that it does add a lot of really good logical thinking. You really kind of have to switch your brain on when you play it. And from a workflow point of view as well, troubleshooting, stuff like that. It's all transferable skills, computer games. Love them.
I just love the fact there's no real, even though there will be soon, there's no real end game like the game is there. Like, you can just keep building and building and building.
Yeah.
And if you want to go ridiculous or just crazy, even, the funny thing is about Coffee Stains is they endorse it. They want you to go crazy. They want you to go bad. They love it.
And who can blame them? Right, why is this all backed up? Why is the plastic backed up? There's something not happening at the other end. Oh no, it is going. It is flowing.
Probably just not being used that much now.
No, it's not going into MTP, so... Oh, and to be fair, I did have some... actually, Vortex, I'm making jetpack fuel over here already. So it's alright. I don't need to worry about that. Did you pick up everything else that was in that
Yeah, apart from some of the copper sheets, I didn't have enough room in my inventory for it.
Cool.
It just made a box. Oh.
Yeah, I was going to bring it over, but you're...
Yeah.
try and make myself useful. I'm like, yeah.
Just not gonna fit, is it? Nah, just not enough. Power will freeze.
And off he chugs. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is do 10 refineries that are going to be doing packaged water.
That's it. And that is where all the empty packages come into play. Oh, that's not aligned, is it?
So... now, here's a question for you. Are we going to have them, like, directly in line with these ones, or...
I have it set up on my one, but that's when you didn't like the pipes going underneath.
Through stuff, yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we can have it next to. Next to would be fine, wouldn't it? They've got plenty of space.
Oh, do you have that wire? Do you still have that wire on you?
Yeah.
So I'm just going to try and get these powered up. Thank you.
Yeah, I just put them next to it.
Yeah. I mean, you'd sort of kind of want it to go like, once it's like the oil's in a refinery, it just goes in a straight line through to the next, to the next, to the next. Because it just all adds up nicely. Oh, don't say it's too long. There we go.
Right, how many ticks over is that? 2, 3. Oh, apparently I'm out of steel pipes at this point, so that's great.
Oh, I've got loads on me.
Alright, let's just make sure these line up.
Oh, you needed 300, wasn't it? Or do you want more?
Yeah, that should be enough.
Okay, so this should be producing now. Actually, don't put that so close because it might be worth putting this sink here.
I was going to do like 3 over for it.
Because I was going to put the awesome sink here, then we'll just start dealing with the resin straight away.
Okay. Yeah, back down.
That's it.
Trying hard to make sure stuff isn't right on top of each other as well. Come on. Come on. I do not remember that sound.
What, the
When the refineries go down.
epic thunderous drop?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always done that. Wait.
What?
Is that aligned? That is aligned. Sorry, no, it just looked like all of a sudden one of the belts wasn't aligned properly. It was going at a bit of a wonky angle, but it wasn't.
Maybe I can't leave such a big gap after all. That was me thinking, I thought I'd leave enough gap, but no. Let's go back and do it again.
Right, that's the resin sorted.
having my why isn't this lining up moment. Like, auto line up, you bastard. I'm just going to slide these down right next to each other because it shouldn't matter.
So this is going to make the package water, yeah?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, come on. Get out of here. Clear off. I'm not counting. Just so we know. Oh look.
Go away.
Look at us chasing away the indigenous species.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Ah, come on!
Oh, we got trouble. Come here, boy.
Don't tell me you're in trouble.
No, I got stuck and my mouse just went a bit funny. It was like spinning out of control and I couldn't see where I was. Oh, another one.
Got it. Dead now. Okay, so I'm thinking that we put like the storage container over here. For where the because this bit it can't really be used where I am, and this is where you have the turnaround for the containers.
Just dumping a load of stuff in there in case you need it. I can't put down a thing. I'm going to go and get all those plastic containers then.
Let's see if I actually have enough to do pictures. Yes, we do.
Because now we've got enough, they'll just recycle themselves into the system.
Oh wait, hang on. Hang on. Is that going to be enough space for these pipes to come out of? Am I working for the Empire? No, Nightbot, I'm not working for the Empire. I'm working for the Friendly Fix-It Corporation. It's best you don't ask me about them. I'm putting the pipes in where I reckon they should go.
Do we want to do that like that? Because I don't know how that's going to muck, if that might muck up the numbers.
Oh, what is in the
Because actually, what we could do, we could have another row of refineries in front of this one here.
Yeah.
Then have the pipes leading out from these ones going into the back of that ones, and then have the packaged fuel, the packaged water, sorry, going into there. Because they're all just going to need.
I kind of thought that's what we'd do, but
yeah,
it's more of the you can't have them go straight, but you can have them go straight.
It'll just have a bit of a up and down kink to it.
Yeah, and that was kind of my thought, is that it would just need to literally go up one
Yeah, that'll probably be better.
Yeah, I suppose
would
if it's going 10 for 10, then yeah, having it directly in line, which of course, okay, it can actually be directly in line, can't it? Can it?
Actually, that may be. I don't know. I just have to go over.
That works. Like this, I guess.
Wait, have you got it sorted?
Actually, no.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't, because the conveyor belt underneath won't work. That's the important bit. So what we're going to need to do is put a pipeline support in first, and then do it and have it go at the have your vertical
Like-
build mode. Yeah, that's the one.
Like that.
Yeah.
Maybe not as high.
I think that'll be alright. Actually, I think that'll be fine. That'll be good. Also, I believe. Sorry, didn't spot your question there. Do storages have ins and outs? Can they be used as buffers? So yes, technically yes, they can. The only thing is that buffers are not hugely helpful for things like conveyor belts, because they typically, when things are produced, they're produced in such a way that they're continuous. They're continuously produced rather than in waves, I guess. If that makes sense. I've not explained that particularly well, but to me it makes sense.
Splitter.
So yeah, there are different build modes for pipelines, which we like, where it pretty much takes care of things for you quite nicely. When it's kind of it gives you this nice little shape, depending on where you build from, which I'm a fan of. Now these are making alternate diluted package fuel. We're going to do this, and I'm never going to use any of it. Any of the power. I know it.
Well, you will. You won't have to worry about it ever again. Until you do.
Yeah. It's the story of my life. Don't have to worry about that. Well, until you do. It's like, oh god.
There you are.
Now, actually, speaking of worrying about stuff, if anyone fancies it, this Friday over my vlog channel, I am doing a live Q&A talking about cancer and stuff. Very, very different to the gaming content, obviously, because it's about cancer. So people are more than welcome to come and drop in if you've got any questions and stuff that you felt like this wasn't the place to ask them. One, thank you for not asking them during gaming streams. I always appreciate that. And two, it will be the place to ask them. So if anyone fancies it, it will just be on my YouTube channel, which is titled Joe Plater, because that's me. And yeah, you guys are more than welcome to come along. But of course, if you're in my Discord, you already know about it. Now I'm out of pipes.
There's loads back in the thing. Do you have any rotors on you?
I do. I have quite a few.
Cool. Can I nick them off you? I was gonna get started on the extractors.
Yeah.
There you are. Because the things are going in. Thank you. So that'll be enough. Because we needed 6, wasn't it?
Was it 6? 6 water extractors, yeah. Or 2 overclocked. Do 2 overclocked.
2 overclocked?
Yeah.
Sure you don't want just a nice row of extractors?
Alright, do the row.
Yeah.
It's that. You know what? Whichever's biggest.
Whichever looks more ridiculous.
Yeah. So the pipes in that container.
Yes, the container sort of
Down
right
the
in the
end.
corner. Yeah.
It's so far away.
That's enough.
I think aluminium sheets are going to be a problem for us here, though.
Yeah. Have you got any nobelisks on you, or are they all gone?
Gone.
Because there's these tree things in the way.
I could always chainsaw them down.
Can you? I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah.
I'll build a platform for you.
Now these all to be clocked at 100%, aren't they?
Yeah, it was only the heavy oil residue ones that needed to be changed.
Oh, it pains me. No, I can't do that. I'm looking at the when it comes to putting the pipes in and where they go up and over, and I'm like, no, I can't have the end one just be a straight pipe, even though it kind of should be okay. I can't do it. I think it would be wrong at this point. It wouldn't match. Why are you crying, Nightbot? Are you crying over the not answering which one's Mario and which one's Luigi? Is it that?
It's called us Mario and Luigi.
Yeah, it's called Mario and Luigi because we're being plumbers and there are mushrooms around.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm reasonably sure. Oh, the trees, not the joke. Oh, screw the trees. Oh no, that would never do. But now
You're
you're
not talking to me.
No, it was It wasn't you that time. I was telling you it wouldn't do. I'll come and check out your conveyor work in a minute. Don't you worry.
I don't know. I think it's okay. It's nice. It's clean. It's tidy.
Really, Vortex? Does it not? Ah, interesting. That's weird. I have no idea why that would be the case. Let's find out. Oh no, it just doesn't like Nightbot. Oh, Nightbot. That is so sad. That is sad. I have no idea why that would be the case. Awkward. It might think because it's the real Nightbot, or you know, I say the real Nightbot, the AI Nightbot versus our Nightbot.
Can I borrow the chainsaw off you, please?
Yeah, 1 moment.
Okay, I'll send it over to you.
Where'd you go?
What? Oh, you're there. You was just. Did the game just save?
No.
Oh. You was at the other end of the thing for me.
Yes, and
Thank
solid
you.
biofuel as well. Right. Do you have any aluminium sheets?
I have 16.
That's not enough.
No.
Not by a long shot.
What do you need? I've got 40.
Oh, come on. Look at this. What are you doing to me? You're like, I know, I'll do this at a jaunty angle because Plato won't care. He loves things when it's at a super jaunty angle. Oh yeah, big fan. No.
Bitch, bitch, bitch. That's all you do.
Look. Yes. Maybe. Yes. I mean, come on. Amateurs. Could have gone for someone from the union, but no. Someone said go for an independent contractor.
Let's get rid of all those extractors because you put them there.
I put one down.
You need to place this in deep. Oh, there we go.
Now, I know it cannot be perfect. I understand that. But it doesn't have to be crap. I'm a nightmare, aren't I? It's the if anyone was awful to work for or be managed by, it would be me. 100%. I would not want to work for me. I would not want to be managed by me.
AR has that. Is that better, Your Majesty?
I mean, it's all right. Now, where are you putting the other three?
In line with the far end one.
So they're being pumped from both ends.
That's it.
Oh my. Right. If only there wasn't something in the way. Think. It can't be perfect Nightbot because it's impossible for it to be perfect. That's why. That is okay at that moment.
That's pretty much in line with the others as well.
Am I the Mark Zuckerberg of the Satisfactory world?
Oh no. Can I have some copper sheets, please?
Yeah, one minute.
Alright, come get them off you. That should be more than enough.
Okay.
Thank you.
The Mark Zuckerberg of the Satisfactory one. I'm not even sure what that means. I'm plastic and very robotic. I ironically, as someone who created a social media network, has no social skills whatsoever. I'm struggling here. Right, now gonna need mergers going back in the other direction.
Where's the water? There it is.
You know, you're saying that whilst we're standing on a lake, right?
No, it just wasn't going through the pipes, but now it is. It just takes a second for it to kick in. So, right, these should all be good and ready. So we're gonna. I'm gonna start making some mergers to line up with those.
Does Hunter feel like he's an equal partner in this endeavour? Well, I'm going to answer for him because he's not allowed to. No. And he isn't.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Right. I guess... I like aluminium sheets.
Yeah, I think we're going to need them, aren't we?
Yeah, I don't think we can keep pretending we don't. Right, so they're unpacking fuel.
Yeah, because I haven't got really anything on me, so...
S&T, yeah, that probably sounds a bit more like it, to be fair. I've been consumed by the very thing that I created.
You know what, I'm thinking we don't need mergers here.
Why?
Well, all you would need is another row of refineries to make the to unpackage the fuel and have the mergers come off that to go back
you
round.
know what? In my head I had these as being the ones where...
They unpack.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Right. Shall I run back then and get...
Yeah,
I'm gonna run back,
refineries down. Let me check to see if I've got enough for 10 refineries. Motors is what I'm short
I've got the motors. And I've got some encased beams if you need them.
I'm good for encased beams. It's just the motors. I am 40 short of.
Oh. Well, there's about 300 there, so
I'll take them.
help yourself. I thought you needed more. That's backed up already.
We're not having a union. Forget that. You'll start thinking he's got rights. So, where you guys were asking me about the giant things at Haribo earlier, I will tell you now that it's really weird, but they don't seem to taste the same as the ones out of the packets, which I don't know how I feel about. Like the strawberry ones, they're not quite the same, which is weird. I've never had cola ones before, so I can't really comment, but they do taste like cola flavoured stuff.
Cola sweets are horrible.
I know, I love them. I absolutely love 'em. I love cheap. I used to love cheap cola. So, 8p a bottle from Tesco, like proper budget cola. I used to absolutely freaking love it as a kid. I don't know why. I honestly don't know why. I don't know if it's because I grew up in a fairly particularly well off when I was growing up. So everything was Tesco value. Before it became market value, they tried to rebrand it as being cool and acceptable. But yeah, I say, really weird. It was, but yeah, I don't know if it's because I had all the cheap stuff, so all the cheap alternatives for everything. But yeah, I mean, it's 8p bottles of 2 litre bottles of cola.
I never was a fan of cola. I think back at school they used to serve us cola, but I don't know why they had to do it back then. They had to make it all flat. All fizzy drinks couldn't be fizzy; it had to be flat.
What?
So yeah, they served us flat cola, and
Oh god.
yeah, I think that just put me off really.
Yeah, it would do
It's
that.
the worst.
Unpackaged fuel. Where are you? Knockoff Haribo. No, I don't think I've got knockoff Haribo. I mean, it's in Haribo packaging and it arrived sealed. I don't think it's kind of a.
Uh-oh.
What?
My game's just crashed.
What? Ah, that's interesting because I just had a blue screen thing happen, a little flash up of blue. I'm like, oh, what's that?
Mm.
Right, let me just get to the end.
Oh, I'm back in the menu. Oh. There we go. And I'm back in.
Nightbot, yeah, I mean, I prefer. I prefer making a choice when it comes to stuff like that. I mean, I don't think we need to, like, McDonald's being told they have to take all the stuff out of their food. It's like, well, I mean, no one goes to McDonald's because they think they're getting a healthy meal, do they? And if you are going to McDonald's because you think you're getting a healthy meal, well, what are you doing with your life? Sounds awful for me to say this, but a particular restaurant in the UK that I am missing a little bit. And if anyone from this restaurant is watching, and when you reopen, you want to send me a black card, please do. Nando's, in particular, it's something I've missed because, go to the cinema, have a Nando's, cheeky Nando's.
What is a cheeky Nando's?
It's a Nando's, right? Where you're like, oh, what should you have for dinner? I don't know, right? Cheeky Nando's. Oh yeah, have cheeky Nando's because it's like, yeah, it is a bit cheeky, isn't it? Because it's fast food, but in your head you've convinced yourself it's not. That's what it is. So that's what makes it a little bit cheeky.
It's like when people say, yes, have a cheeky Nando's. What is a cheeky Nando's? It's just a Nando's. It's nothing different.
It's kind of, at this point, it's kind of a memed thing.
Yeah.
It is what it is. But yeah, so for me, I'm like, I do quite fancy it. But yeah, if they want to support someone who's fighting stage 4 anaplastic thyroid cancer, who is willing to be a brand advocate for Nando's in exchange for literal free chicken, I'm in. I am 100% in. I'm not going to sell my soul for it or anything like that, but I am willing to occasionally drop in sponsored by Nando's. I know you guys sponsor athletes as well, but if you want to sponsor someone who's having a real tough time and likes chicken, really likes chicken, then please do. So yeah, that's my chicken little e-beg out of the way.
Speaking of chicken, fancy KFC, but still unable to get hold of any. I haven't had chicken in ages. I know. Bloody coronavirus. Why you do this?
Right. I will say though, getting out today and wandering around the block was lovely. Just to be outside for a little bit. Really weird, but the world suddenly feels very big again because I've been stuck in my studio flat for such a long time. I'm also glad that it means that I'm allowed out of my flat, and hopefully should continue to be allowed out of my flat up to my birthday, which would be quite nice because it's my birthday in June this month. I turn 36, I think. Don't really know anymore at this point. Something like that. I turn an age.
Right, I'm at MTP. Do you want me to pick up anything while I'm here apart from tons and tons of?
I think some more copper sheets would be good.
More copper sheets. Oh, I want to pick up a load of cable as well.
Can I put down any rubber?
Rubber?
Rubber, yeah, because I'm thinking power poles. Or unless you've got all the stuff for it.
Oh, I've got all the stuff for it. I'm obviously not there at the moment. Let's grab that. Do we pick up some more rotors for the assemblers, or are we going to be alright for them?
Yeah,
So
pick up another stack.
No, that's motors. Oh, copper sheets.
I'm aware there is no rhyme or reason to what goes where in MTP.
Yeah.
But you didn't stop me when building. So...
Right, let's be brutally honest. Even if I did, you wouldn't have listened to me.
Yeah, I kind of made my mind up. And then it
Yeah.
happens. So yeah, there's that.
Actually, no, I don't need that.
Okay, so this is producing fuel from then on.
Rotors, there you
Yeah,
are.
that can be... Yep, Friday the 26th, request a raise from the boss. Have you got on Saturday the 27th drown in your own tears because raise was denied? Because if you don't, I suggest you pencil it in Sharpie, because it's 100% happening.
Right. No, don't want them. I want them.
Ah, come on, game. Don't do this. Iron plates. Iron plates.
Yep, I've just grabbed a load of them.
Nice.
No, I can't do that. Pick up some more iron plates and some rods as well. We don't need plastic for anything, do we?
No. Plastic's only used in buffers and manufacturers, I think.
No, we don't need that.
Iblees, I think you're a little bit far behind, bud. So when you eventually hear this, make sure you click the live little icon next to the play button, because I think you're a little bit behind. But yes, I did ask for rubber for my power pole. That is what happened. Muddy Funster, our faction is indeed still recruiting in Elite Dangerous. I don't think we're ever going to stop recruiting, to be honest.
Alright, I've got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nearly 4,000 aluminium sheets.
It's probably more than what we need. And I don't know why, I'm always super confused by how you carry so much stuff. I always get like, oh, how do you carry so much stuff? Why have you got so much stuff? It's like, because I build these ridiculous projects and make you carry stuff around.
I'm just nothing more than a mule, really, aren't I?
Yeah. My factory mule. Okay, right. Now that. Mighty fun. So the criteria, you don't have to have any particular unlocks. You don't have to really do anything apart from be willing to run some missions for our faction in the game. So our, the player my faction employed, say the squadron, join the Discord, got missions up in there, orders to fill that, and you do it. Tommy, so you're asking how I did the knee bends on the pipes. So when you're building pipes, I'll give you a little example here. So currently it's set to vertical. You press R and it changes to default, and then you press R again and it changes to conveyor 2D. So conveyor 2D will try and make sure that it goes nice and flat. Vertical will attempt to kind of like go to the end and then drop off, basically. It depends on where you do it. So for this one here, where I come off, that's how we get that bit. Or if I have, I'll show you because it would be slightly different if I put another pipeline support in. If we have it that way instead, you can see it kind of, it goes longer and then comes up, instead of going longer and going down. Yeah, handy little thing, I'd say very useful.
I'm just having to run back because the train kicked me out. You wouldn't let me jump in.
Oh, rubbish. Did you get hit? Tree? Get hit by a tree?
No. It wouldn't let me stand on top, so I tried climbing in and then it immediately chucked me back out. It didn't like me.
Oh, come on game, sort yourself out.
Is it saving?
I don't really know what it's doing.
That's the thing, it doesn't...
Oh, go on.
Are you building something? I can see the, you know, like you can see that hologram inputs and outputs. I can see that all the way from over here. And I'm like by MTV. That's weird.
Oh no, wait. Because this is going to be fuel, and it also needs an input as well for conveyors. So, is it 10 making? 28 making turbo fuel. Right.
Yeah. But 2 of them have to be underclocked to 33%.
Oh bloody hell.
Because of the maths.
Yeah.
And I think, so with those you're going to want them like to go into 2 separate lines, I think, going into the turbo fuel.
Yeah, it needs to be.
Because, yeah, it's like the output's going to be more than what one pipe can handle. So on my one I've done it 5 of them going into one cluster of refineries and 5 of the like unpackaging fuel ones.
Yeah.
Going into another cluster. And then the fun begins. Putting in 111 fuel gens.
It's obscene, isn't it? I think it's absolutely obscene.
But the fact that one oil node can supply all that, with a bit of tinkering of course, it's mental.
I wish I'd had the recipes when I first put in my like my initial fuel plants and stuff. Like, knowing about that would have been an absolute game changer. also the way that I found an aluminium recipe that doesn't require silica as well. I was like, oh my god! After we spent all that time, you still need the alumina solution, but you don't need silica at the end. It's like, oh come on!
Just chuck it all in a sink and be done with it. All the silica, that is.
Right, how are we gonna do this? You know what, I'm just gonna keep putting foundations down for a bit. Whilst in the back of my mind, I'm trying to work out where I'm gonna put these 28 refineries. I might focus and try and put down the assemblers instead, just for a bit.
Well, I had done it in my one as 4 rows of 7. But it obviously goes away from the refineries that we just put down.
Vortex, yeah, less output on the aluminium recipe, yeah. It would be less, but at the same time, it'd be less work. Which is kind of what I was thinking about. So yeah, oh yeah, and Satisfactory comes to Steam on the 8th of June. Is it the 8th? Yeah, on the 8th of June.
Which is a Monday.
Yeah.
They normally do things on a Tuesday.
Do they do? No, they normally stream on a Tuesday. I don't know if they don't. Do they normally do updates?
And updates, yeah, on a Tuesday.
I think that's what lots of people do. Oh, hang on. What?
Oh yeah.
Wait, what?
What's up?
I'm just trying to work out why all of these pipes have got the little flow gauge on, apart from these 3 at the end, despite the fact they're in exactly the same place. Wait, what have I done to deserve this? Oh no! Really? Like, really?
It's my line.
Well, let me just fix the problem that I created. This is very much I have no one to blame but myself for that, so no one worry about a thing. Okay. I spoke about putting assemblers in, didn't I? So how many assemblers do I need? 16! Okay then. Notice that everything's like powering on as things go. Hang on. Right. Got a problem here. So, we have got 10 refineries doing packaged water, haven't we?
Yes.
That 600 per minute, isn't it? It's not a problem. It's fine. I've got bloody water pipes stuck in my head, haven't I? When it comes to amounts. But in case anyone was wondering, we are literally the guys that water down your fuel to make it less effective. Enjoy.
Right. So this is going to go back and round into the system, isn't it?
Yeah, I was going to say hug that tight, like proper tight, to down here, and then take it directly straight past it back.
I was going to go with the idea of having splitters on top of these mergers, but just use it as a foundation to get it all the way back.
Could do.
Or mergers, either, whatever works, really.
I mean, so stackable poles, not just go in. But yeah, this is when we come to our different way of doing things, isn't it? It's right, I'm going to put in a couple of stacks of splitters in preparation for the compacted coal. Oh, come on. We're not going to have a fight, Nightbot. That's half of the assemblers down. I don't know if I'm going to have enough room to put them. Keep them going. Let's give that a go. I mean, no. It slightly won't fit. It's so close, it's ridiculous. Like, to the point where that's where it would need to go, like that. Oh, out of nowhere, come on, man.
Why is this not powered?
Oh no, that isn't even right. No, forget that. That isn't even 16 at this point. So.
Oh, about 2 rows of 8.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. It's not going to be messy at all. It's fine. Actually, you know what? I've got loads of space. I just need to chill out. Focus on that. No, I've got loads of space. Now, I think tomorrow I am planning to do an Elite Dangerous stream, and we're going to be helping to find Raxler. Or at least trying to.
Wait, what?
Yeah, trying to find Raxler. I know, right? Not what you're talking about?
Sorry.
Okay, no, it's fine. It's cool, man.
Sorry. It really wasn't.
I know it wasn't.
Right, okay, there we go. This conveyor belt's just being a bit funky again.
That sounds like I probably need to check your work. So...
No, it's okay now.
Is it though? Is it?
Yes. Well, I don't know how I managed to do it, but an input was going out, like a conveyor belt was going out from an input. But it's okay.
Now, I am going to need those iron plates that you brought back very kindly.
Yeah. Do you need cable as well?
I'll grab some, yeah. Just one stack will do. Cheers.
So. Right, let's get this powered up.
One thing about powering things up as we go, you should probably check the power as we go in, because I'm a little bit worried that it's not gonna.
Well,
Not gonna
you've
run
got
out of
20.
power halfway through.
You're just shy of 25, and it's producing at the moment 18. So.
Okay. Oh,
Should be
that'll
alright.
be right, yeah, I'll be fine.
I can always disconnect things anyway.
Compacted coal. Should be.
West, not going to work there.
Nightbot, yeah, pretty much, mate. I always say this is like. It really reminds me of the game called The Incredible Machine. As a kid, where for some reason you need to find a way to make it so the cat could eat the goldfish, or stupid stuff like that. So you'd make this over elaborate set of trampolines in order to ensure that a baseball was able to make its way to hit a switch that would power a rat-powered little dynamo that would then power a conveyor belt and all that kind of stuff. So yeah. Yeah, I don't know if anyone remembers that because that was old. That was an old game.
Wait. Oh no, well, I'm reading it wrong. No, looking at the package fill things, and I thought it's going to output package fill, but I'm just reading it backwards.
Yeah, don't do that.
Right. Yeah, that's not a clever thing. Okay, right. I'm
really feeling like this is exceptionally complicated. This is a very, very complicated game when it comes to building big. And are we sure this would make more power than just doing straight fuel generators? We're not. Okay,
what,
that's
for
fine.
using turbo fuel instead of fuel, you mean?
Yeah. Well, I mean, like doing the
Yeah.
diluted. So doing like the heavy residue to the diluted to the, and so on.
Yeah, because it's sort of like all the numbers it outputs and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's kind of like a. Are we sure this is the best way to do it? Too late at this point.
Yeah. Oh, I am an absolute mugging eye.
What have you done?
I put pipes going from the packaged fuel things instead of
these conveyor
conveyor belts. Ah, muggins.
Muggins. Classic muggins.
I mean, you can use fuel like generators to do this, but the output just isn't enough. It'd be like a sort of third. Look at it go!
I can't because I'm doing this.
Oh, power spiked to 2,000 megawatts.
Oh god. Well, that's because we've got an additional 20 refineries going at this point.
Yeah.
Isuru, how about you? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good evening.
Oh my god.
Yeah, all the plastic things are being recycled nicely.
It just doesn't seem like enough's getting into the things though.
What do you mean?
Or is it just because this is not going out fast enough?
Is everything clocked right? Clocked right. I mean, that's going at 90-something%. No, that's not going. It's 82%. We're not getting enough empty fuel canisters. No, wait, what? No, that's not right. Oh, because there's nowhere for fuel to go at this point, so things slow down and stop. That was the problem.
Alright, then what I'll do then is I'll just get some more plastic going. Get some more.
No, as in we're fine for the containers. It's all right, but it has it's backed up now.
So it's all backed up with fuel.
Yeah.
But I think we do need more though, because the far end one, this is not enough for the far end, so I'm just going to make them anyway.
Oh, are they not continuing to be made anyway?
No, I stopped it, I thought we had enough. It is fine. It didn't take long to build them the first time.
There's still some empties on the belt packing. Yeah, Vortex. That's the classic bit of YouTube delay there, I think. Can you bring me some packaged fuel whilst you're over there?
Yeah. One moment.
Because that'd be super handy. Because I might have run out. And by might have, I mean I definitely have.
Is he not backed up into any of the machines?
Oh, actually, yeah, it is. Good shout. I don't know why I wasn't thinking of that at all. So, could you bring me some package fuel? It's interesting that they didn't decide that you get empty canisters out when you use your jetpack fuel. Shall we?
Maybe they, I don't know. I suppose you probably cause that logistical problems, wouldn't it, when you're trying to, like if you haven't got enough room in your inventory or something like that, it'll just drop everywhere. Okay, right. They're being made now. That shouldn't take too long.
Right, well, I'll put this down, and I shouldn't have done. So, let's get rid of that. So, we've got 10 making that, needs to go to 28, making the turbo fuel.
Okay, so what have you got going on here?
It should be pretty, I'm hoping it'll be obvious what I've got going on. That doesn't sound very convincing to me.
I think I'm getting it.
I'm just not thinking about the pipes at this point, because the pipes for me are the bits that I'm like, oh god, it's going to be complicated when things get split. I tell you, your maths better be right as well, otherwise this is going to be an absolute, what's I looking for? Shit show.
Look, it works in my world, that's good enough for me.
Yeah. Night Gary, take care bud. Thanks for dropping in. Nightbot, Mrs. Plater's alright. Still working from home. Still wishes that we could be out and about, you know, and not worry about dying. Clive is doing okay. He's not enjoying the heat too much, to be honest. He's spending most of his time tucked away under our bed, where it's like a hard floor, so it's nice and cool for him. But it does mean that, I mean, he's due to come out in about 15 minutes' time for his medicine. Because it gets close enough to dinner, and he's like, oh, I'll come out now. But yeah, he's doing okay. He's like, he's a very sick cat. You know, it's like the vet had to be very clear with that with me. He's like, you have a very sick cat. I'm like, oh, okay. So it's not something you can get better from, but we can keep him comfortable and loved for as long as we can. So you start putting conveyor belts in?
Yep.
Cool.
Just getting that sorted right now.
Nice. I'm hoping it all makes sense. It should do. I haven't actually checked the rates. Oh, it's 25 each. That's going to be enough conveyor belt throughput. Just say it's enough, it's fine. No one will question it. So this all turns into just fuel. Just turbo fuel, so all we need to do is worry about the outputs. What I'm trying not to do is fudge myself logistically, because I've done that a lot before, where I've built not quite enough space, and because I've not got enough space, I've ended up being stuck and not being able to actually like do anything, essentially. So I'm gonna build myself a little bit of spacing, so that way I know. Right, so I'm going to have 5 feeding 14 and 5 feeding another 14.
That's what I've got going.
That would make the most logical sense.
Yeah, because I think it's going to output something like 400 and something.
I appreciate the vagary.
Yeah.
It's
You know, it's like 400 and something fuel coming from these refineries here, I believe. Oh no, 600. Oh, more than I thought. I thought it was 400 for some reason. What's it now from turbo fuel I'm thinking of? Turbo fuel. No wait, this isn't making. Wait, what is... I'm confused what's going on here. Oh right.
oh God, help us! You're confused.
Well,
oh no.
Okay, so yeah, you've done it differently from how I've done it. So I was going to suggest the idea that we have 4 rows of 7 going lengthways.
Oh
So
no,
like,
I'm not doing that.
like this instead.
Because what I'm doing is something different, obviously.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to have the fuel come out of these, and they're going to. So the first 5 will have a pipe that runs down, comes along. Oh, sorry, pipe that runs down and connects to all of these ones, and it'll have a splitter coming off and doing the next row as well. And then there'll be from the other 5, it'll come down over here where I am to
God.
the next lot. What? What? It'll be fine. It'll be.
Okay.
I've got my eye on that jungle area for complete deforestation as well. So I think it'll be totally fine, if I am honest. But yeah, I kind of what did I do? Oh yeah, I decided to wing it. That's the one. Big time winging.
Hello there.
Eric B. Clownin? Eric B. Clownin. Thanks for subscribing. If you're watching, say hello. Alright, S&T, take care, buzz. And hey, Kuro, how you doing, fella? Lines up. Now, are we producing just enough on the assemblers?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah, it'll be just enough.
Just enough. So it's going to be some interesting bits of overflow going on. So I do love that. I can hear the audible kind of like upset in your voice when you realise I've done something that you didn't think I was going to do, and you're like, oh, you've done it differently, and what you mean is I've done it wrong. That's kind of what you're saying, but you don't want to say it. You just don't quite want to say it.
I'm not saying you do it. There is no wrong way to do it, unless, of course, you do something like, you know, put in a pipe instead of a conveyor. That's the wrong way to do it.
Yeah, actually, to be fair, I've not.
It's just you're doing it a difficult way. Is how I'm thinking of doing it.
I don't think it's difficult. I personally think it. In my head, I'm thinking it'll look quite smart.
I suppose I just need to see it, how you've got it going, because I'm not seeing it at the moment. How you've got it is different from how I'll do it. And I'll let you finish off. I'll see how it goes.
I mean, I kind of need to decide where on earth the fuel's coming from, and where the fuel's going to come out. I mean, because it comes out from there. Yeah, I've not thought this through very well.
The more you think about it,
the worse it gets. Oh yeah, I've not thought this through at all. Let's see how this works. Because I'm trying to really kind of minimise the potential pump distance, you see. And I'm kind of realising that might not be. Oh yeah, you're not even letting. Oh, it's not even letting through there. Oh. Yeah, I did not think about the pipes at all, I must admit. And
you know what you want to say, but you don't want to say it at the same time, don't you?
No, I honestly think it's gonna be okay. Yeah, that'll be alright. Yeah, no, it's fine. Which, plot twist, no one was expecting me to say that. That's for sure. Wait, did he just say it was fine? So yeah, I did. Might need the odd pump here and there. Maybe. Don't know. Hopefully not. Do you have any copper sheets?
Yeah, I've got a few hundred.
No, good.
I'm just setting up the conveyors to get the coal and the sulphur over. Right. There you go. There's a few hundred all stacked up there.
Thank you.
That's right.
Vortex, by the way, did you check any of the recipes you're using for this are the same in experimental? Shut up, Vortex. I'm not. Why would you say that now?
They haven't changed anything, have they?
No, I don't think they have. I mean, I'm really hoping they don't do another big change like they did with Update 3, because that was... I have still not recovered from it. Emotionally, at least. Still have something to go. See, I don't actually have any coal plants at all in my land. Oh, what the deuce? How is that not? Yeah, I don't know if it's I don't know if there are any changes in recipes coming in the next update. I don't think there is, because normally they warn you. Like, Coffee Stone's really good at that. They actually warn you when your stuff will be broken. And we have currently received no warning.
Right, where are you? What's the problem?
Nah, it's fixed it. Right.
You fixed it, that's right.
Pipes aren't straight. That's not good for me. That's not. Because then it's like, how am I supposed to hold the moral high ground over you when you're like, these streams are increasingly becoming somewhat antagonistic.
Somewhat.
Well, I mean, it's pretty subjective. So.
Yeah, you just have no idea what I've just built around the corner anyway. So.
What have you just built around the corner? I mean, I laid things out pretty clear. Yeah, look, that's all good. I'm not seeing anything. Wait, what the fuck? What on earth is that?
Nearly.
Nah, I mean, that's not that bad. I mean, they're reasonably straight. They're up and down. Up and down is acceptable.
That's what I had. It's the only thing I could do anyway, really. Otherwise, it'd just be splitters everywhere. Where is that? There you are.
Ah, see, Vortex talking about the unpowered pumps as using like a one-way valve. I currently do not. But I am aware that it would work. I'm hoping that we should have a pretty consistent flow. I don't know if that sounded convincing or not. Because for me, a lot of the factory building comes down to me having a rough idea in my head of what I want things to look like, and then I just try and make that happen. I mean, and Hunter kind of gets dragged along.
Tries to understand.
Yeah, tries to understand without ripping his own hair out.
Madness.
The madness. The complete madness. Okay, yeah.
No, don't want that. So.
Right, have you worked out what I'm kind of doing yet?
I'm guessing you're going to do just 4 rows. No, not really.
Okay, cool. Right, now, what's the
So
output
you're gonna have
of the fuel? Actually, what's the
I
output?
believe it's 60 per minute.
18.8
Oh,
per each for a row of 7. Wait, hang on. 2 of them need to be set to 33%.
yeah.
Now, let me just bring up my trusty calculator. Okay, yep, it'll go on one pipeline. That's all I needed to know.
So each row is going to go on a separate pipeline, isn't it?
So
How you're doing it?
no, because what will happen is that each 2 rows can go into one pipeline. So this row of 7
Okay.
here is putting out 131 per minute,
Okay.
and then this other row will be putting out slightly less. Because we'll have one of them set to 32 of them, yeah, one of them set to 33.
Yeah, if you do it for these 2, and then the next 2, one of them turn that down to 33, and then it's evens it out, doesn't it?
So, okay. Oh wait, why is wait, what? Oh, it rounds up. So it's not. It's 18.75, not 18.8. I can't believe it rounds up to 1 decimal point. So, so it's 18.75 times by 7, so it's 131. 131.25 per row of 7, say at maximum. So those 2 can then feed into a single pipeline that will then go on to go towards fuel generators.
And then you're just going to copy this again for this pipeline, yeah?
Yeah, pretty much.
So this pipeline. So I think I'm starting to get it. So these row here, these 2 are just going to come off 5 fuel line, like
Yeah, so each one
refineries.
of these, so each one of these ones is going to have 5 refineries going into it.
So this pipeline I'm standing on here is also going to feed these 7 here, isn't it? The ones that currently don't have anything going into it. Is that correct?
I mean, it probably should, shouldn't it? Or, I mean,
Yeah.
or this one can. Actually, no, if I go for this one here...
Because
I
you're
mean,
going to have
either
another
or.
row of these as well, aren't you?
I mean, what I've done so far is, I've got... Yeah. Not really decided. I suppose... As you can see, this is the organic process of making a plan here. I promise that's what it is. Yeah, what I'll do. Oh, this is going to be tight, isn't it? It's going to be really tight. How much space did they need? Are they in the same place? No. How much of a pain? That's going to be a massive pain to move them. Okay, we'll have them behind then. And I'm highly aware that I am saying words that don't necessarily make a lot of sense on their own, because half of the the brain process, which some people would call thoughts, and not being spoken out loud. I am sorry for that, but hopefully it's going to be a bit obvious what I'm doing in a second. I'm really hoping it will be. Right. Oh, that was not quite far enough. I'd probably say that Hunter does some solid sanity checking when it comes to me coming up with stuff. I think that's the best way of putting it, is sanity check, because I mean sometimes you do really have to sanity check me.
Question everything, really.
Safer that way.
That's right.
I'm so glad they made the music in this calming. Could you imagine if they didn't make it as calming and as soothing as it is? You would go absolutely insane. Like, there would be actual brain melting, I think. At least for me, there would be. This up and down different levels might cause us some issues at certain points. As long as we don't go more than 10 meters up from a refinery, then it's okay. Can we go down again? Right. So, where we are now, I feel like we've got some... Oh my goodness, I didn't realise I've been streaming for almost 3 hours already. Hey everyone who's joined over the last 3 hours or so, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. You're literally seeing it, this is more or less a stream of consciousness, I feel like. At this point it certainly feels like that. We're very... Oh wow, that perfectly lines up, that does.
Well, you've got the ones over the other end actually line up just as well, so I would say don't connect to that one. Connect the far end one, let it drip over.
Yeah, that's nice, that. Glug. Yeah, welcome to the stream. We're working on the Mega Fuel project today. Honestly, I mean, we've made really good progress, I think. We had a bit of a rocky start with the game being a bit puzzling at times. But yeah, I feel like things are going pretty well. I probably shouldn't have said that out loud, mind you. I did though, so that's that. But yeah, welcome. If you haven't already, if you want to hit the like button on the YouTubes, please do. It's free. That I can promise you. It will cost you no money whatsoever, just a very small little couple of calories maybe. maybe you're looking to lose some weight, then that's going to help you out.
Are you calling your viewers fat?
I am not. I did not say that at all.
So rude.
I don't like that. That looks awful.
Oh.
That. Yeah, I think we'll go for a direct 90 degree instead. Oh, yeah. And that looks much nicer. Okay.
That's it.
And is that now pumping at this end? Pumping in? Yeah, yeah. They should all start to fill up as well. But yeah.
They.
Go on.
I would say they probably won't yet because of it's not powered.
Yeah,
But
I mean it will.
The pipes will.
The pipes will fill. That's what I mean.
Sorry.
Honest. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. It's flowing, so that's cool. Yeah. Also, if you want to follow on Twitch and you haven't already, then you should as well. Stream reasonably often. So, and all that kind of stuff. That's that. That one come under there. Don't know how that one will work out.
Can I make a suggestion with this pipe here?
I'm interested in suggestions. Sure.
All we need to do is just shift it over by literally one little notch. Because then it lines up perfectly with the corner of the section you're standing on.
Okay. Now, are we sure that that won't interfere with the pipe at the other end? I mean, we're not at all, are we? Oh no, it's good. It's good.
Yeah, it's fine.
I can't believe it. This might actually work out okay. I went into this having no clue how it would work, so let's call this a success so far.
And it doesn't interfere here, it's actually nice and snug.
Thank God for that, because I'd never hear the end of it if it did. Yeah, was talking about follow, subscribe, hit the like button, and stuff. Because I stream every now and then, at least once a week. I promise you that. It all depends on how I'm doing and how I'm feeling. But yeah, everyone's more than welcome to come along. It's not always satisfactory. Sometimes it's something else. But I think mainly sci-fi. Sci-fi seems to be my thing. I like my sci-fi gaming. It's plenty really dangerous.
I was going to say, does this count as sci-fi? But we're on an alien planet. How much more sci-fi can you
I mean,
get?
last time I checked, I've got something called a Xeno-whacker in my hand. So yeah, that's pretty much up there.
Uh-oh.
Okay, cool. So that pipe at the end will then go and feed into...
No, I crashed. No. What's happened?
I don't know, you left the game.
I've timed out. Huh.
Now I have to try and recreate this exact thing that I've done there, which I don't know how that's going to go. Okay,
Can you
well,
send me an invite?
yes, of course.
Here you go.
No, I can't, actually.
Huh?
Hang on, I'll save my game.
Is it saying I'm offline? No, it's saying you're offline.
Yeah, I could be the problem.
Let me quit the game.
I'm going to exit to the main menu, and then I'll come back in, and hopefully it'll be okay. Because nobody knows what's going on or why it's happening. Oh, yeah, that's not good. That's not a good error message. Oh yeah, I'm just going to restart the actual game. It appears to have disconnected me from the server. Yeah, I was just saying how great everything was going and how well it was, and then suddenly, nah. Not for you, not anymore. Oh no, that's the wrong game. That's the wrong save. Very much the wrong save. Oh no. Yeah, we don't want to join that game, that's for sure. That's us in somewhere very different, doing something very different. It's not good.
Not the 5x5, is it?
No. It'd be a lot of progress gone. So that would be definitely don't want to do that. But how's everyone doing who's watching? Everyone alright? Everyone doing okay? Just casually like, you good guys, good? You good? Good bro? Hope you are, bros, sisters. Just filling dead air whilst I wait for the game to catch up, which it has, now back in, so it's fine.
Oh, invite. There we go.
Still so Tether, thank you for responding. I appreciate that. Now, this is going to be interessant. Because I'm going to have to put in splitters.
Wait, no, I've done that wrong, haven't I?
What have you done?
I'm not. I'm gonna have to. I'll double check it later.
That sounds really worrying.
No, it's just the outputs from the assemblers. Because you've got two outputs going. Are they gonna merge back together and then split off into four separate things? Are they?
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Oh, that's right then. No,
Yeah,
then I haven't.
Yeah, because I thought that's what you'd done anyway. So.
No, that was all correct then. Should we get some turbo fuel going, or wait till we're all done?
Hold fire, I think, just because there's nowhere for it to go apart from in the pipes. So, right. And wait, what? Oh, Rick, come on! There is no way that's wrong.
What's that?
Just me being a potential numpty. I hope.
Go run and grab some more concrete.
Nightbot, this constant talking about the staff room. That's the cleaning closet. We don't have a staff room. Yeah, I'm starting to think where 111 fuel generators are going to go. You know, I'm looking around. I'm like, I'm not seeing space for 111. so this is the second row. God. Right. One of the lines up pretty much just with the edge. Okay. Having a little moment where I'm like, oh no, it is right on the middle, the edge. So that's good. Oh, that's a little bit tighter. That's not super.
Right, this is fuel coming in, isn't it?
What?
This
Yeah.
the pipeline you just built, yeah.
Sometimes I totally get in this this little zone where I know exactly what I'm doing, but if you talk to me about it, it's not good. Oh no, don't do that on that.
Oh, I thought you was doing it at an angle.
No. I get him a vertical on. Because in my head, it should flow better. I mean, it's not really how it works, to a certain extent. I swear, if I could touch type, I would be really dangerous. But the fact I always have to look at buttons is never great. TK Football Star, how you doing? Yeah? I hope so, you're safe. Oh, that was a yawn. I'm sorry, that's really rude. Yeah, I'm doing well. All things considered, I am doing okay. Really? That's what I got? I mean, not much else to report on that. Hang on, don't do that.
Nope. That's not lined up.
No, it's not. It's not lined up. You're right. It was almost lined up, and then it wasn't.
That's it.
God, the bigger this gets, the more confused I get. It's just slowly creeping in. I'm like, oh, what are we doing? That's fine. So that then needs an output. This will need extending. It does not need to come this far, but will be useful if it does. See, that's going to need its own outflow. Maybe it'll go from the other end. I don't know. Oh wow, I'm out of copper sheets.
I've got 200 and... no. How much have I got? Yeah, 266.
Okay, that's not
Not
big
got
enough, is
much left.
I think what I might do is, as the ultimate fuel tease, I'm going to call time for the stream, because it is 3 hours now, bang on 3 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's flown, absolutely flown by.
That's the thing about this game, it's a black hole of, you lose all sense of time.
Yeah, exactly. I've got a cat that I need to force medicine into his mouth, and then get him to forgive me and eat his dinner as well, so that'll be fun. Hunter, once again, thank you for joining me and helping me out.
No worries, mate.
We'll have to
Anytime.
finish this off later on during the week as well, if you're available, of course.
Yes, this week is probably going to be the only week I can for a while.
Perfect. That's like perfect, because we'll get it done. So yeah, everyone else who's been watching, I really appreciate you guys coming along. I obviously know it's a pretty chilled out kind of pace. It is much appreciated, but do make sure you hit the like button on the way out on YouTube. Also subscribe on YouTube if you haven't already, and follow on Twitch if you haven't already. Same time, guys, if you want to, you can join my Discord if you like playing games, whether it be Satisfactory, Elite Dangerous, DCS, VR games, Conan Exiles, you know, that kind of stuff. You're more than welcome to come and join. But okay, guys, I'm going to say once again, thank you very much for watching. Commander Plater, out.